It's hot as balls out here. Can't we get some fans or something? Huh? I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist outside AFC headquarters, where the last 8 of the AFC Champions League are about to find out their path through to the final. Now let's cross inside, where no doubt they have air conditioning, to see what happens. Okay, welcome to the draw for the Champions League Quarter-Final. We're here, we've got the master of ceremonies, Gus the Cat, ready to go and make this draw. So let's see who we get. Now the big question here, of course, is who do we want? I'd like to play someone different. Now, Sepahan, they knocked out Sydney FC, so for a personal point, I'd like to get revenge for that. And it's someone different. Otherwise, I don't particularly mind. I'd prefer probably a South Korean team, but they're going to be almost or just as good as the Chinese ones anyway. SIPG, we have a bad record against them. We have dodged them. Evergrande, they are weak-ish. They go to Sepahan, so it's... Here we go. Who do we get? Who do we get? It is Jeonbuk Motors. We got them in the group. That's disappointing and boring, isn't it? Now, that's actually tough. We did okay at home, didn't we? Did we draw them or did we beat them? I can't remember now if we drew or beat them. But yeah, that's a little bit disappointing. Now we have the semi-final draw. Who would we get should we overcome Jeonbuk Motors? Well, we're about to find out. It could be another Shanghai derby. Now they're a poor team this year. But if we are to win the Asian Champions League, we are going to have to go through SIPG. And of course, the final draw becomes pretty obvious the winners of all those. But it's Jeonbuk Motors in the quarterfinal. That's who we have to overcome first. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 35 of the World Tour with Shanghai Shenxin. And as you've just seen, we got Jeonbuk Motors in the Champions League last day, which is tough. I thought we did okay against them in the second game when we played them at home, but we got thoroughly outplayed away from home. Hopefully we've grown as a team since then and we'll give them a game, but it's not the easiest of draws. You'd expect that in the last 8, and then of course potentially a derby against Shanghai in the semi-final as well. So it's going to be interesting to see how that all wraps up. Now today it's just a bit of a check-in on the league. We're going to play Shenzhen, who are 15th, Jiangsu, who are 7th, and just sort of not have too big of a gap between games basically. But since last episode we've played 3 and we've had 3 really good results. First off it was Tianjin Jili. Now this isn't the good one. Now you'll notice here we did rotate, we played wingers, we went to 4-3-3 and got a really good solid win. Chen Nam with a double along with Xiao Zian with a double as well. Match stats make it look like it was an even game, but look at the player ratings there. We were really, really good. It was a really good deserved win, and as I said, we rotated as well, which was an extra bonus. Then we played Yitang. Again, we went with the 4-3-3 at home to a weaker opposition because we did have another game coming up in the midweek after this. And again, it was a good solid win with the 4-3-3. Chen Nam with the goal, I should say. When he plays, he scores. He's a really, really good winger. I know his attributes there look like he's going in decline, but he's not happy with game time. There's a few other issues there right now. But after we leave, I hope that he does stay, because potentially he's really good. And like I say, when he plays, he scores, despite only having 3 finishings. So, yeah, he's done really, really well for us when he's come in. And then we played Henan. Now, this was a team this is a team we usually struggle against. But this was a really, really solid win. You can see in the match stats there, we dominated the game. Vinicius got a double, so it's good to see him on the score sheet. And yeah, just a good, solid 2-0 win. Now this episode, as I said, we've got 2 games in the league. Let's have a look at how the league table is shaping up, and you'll see that we're right up there. It's a 4-horse race for the league. Hebe's already played, as have Beijing, and you'll see they're 39, 36 points respectively. We're joint with Shandong on 37. Then there's a drop off to 5th. So it is shaping up like a 4-horse race, just like it did last year, and we are well and truly in this race this season. Now, something else that's happened since last episode was a transfer window. I completely forgot there was a transfer window. And we haven't done that much. The main thing is that Cuevas, we've sold him. He wasn't going to play anymore, so we've sold him on. He's 31. Let him continue his career. He's gone back to, I think that's Argentina, Almagro. It might be Brazil, but I think it's Argentina. We got 180 grand for him. Now, I don't know, what did we sign him for? I don't think it was that much, was it? We signed him for 9 grand. Got 2 really good seasons out of him and made a nice little hefty profit. So we cannot say that Cuevas did not work out as a good signing. We've sent a couple of young'uns off on loan. Wei Yan's gone out to the 2nd division to try and again just get more football. His career's really stagnating with us. The foreign players rule has not helped, to be honest. So he'll go out and hopefully have a good time in the second division. And we did get one signing in. This is him here, Wen Chao. Basically replacement for Erpejan. He's maybe a slight upgrade. He's roughly the same. He's a slight upgrade on him for this year, but it's more looking after the club for next year. Erpejan's contract is up. I tried to offer him a contract on reduced terms. He still wants like 15 grand a week, so he can go off and spend his money that he's made from us elsewhere. And Wang Chao will be the man on the bench probably for this year, but next season after we've left, I'm hoping he'll really kick on and be a good player for the club. So that's the only transfer business we've done. Now let's have a look at the team we are sending out for Shenzhen, and this is it. Now we do have Jay Nan. He's off with the under-23s on international duty, so Zhang Peng comes back in goal. Ruse and Rabao as a defensive duo. Barendegai, I've been practicing. Federico down the right. Peng down the left. Now, he is now a Chinese international as well. He made his debut. But Chen Min hasn't been called up yet, which is surprising to me. Now, you may wonder, where's Chen Min? Bit of an injury. He's out for about 2 weeks. And Zhen Hong as well has injured himself. He's a little more serious. He's out for, I think it was 2 months at the time. But it's about 6 weeks to 6 weeks to go of that injury. So that's why Peng's playing Chinese internationals, I said. Feng, Li Shan, and Yi are in midfield. Human, Vinicius, and Yi Quinn, they're up top. And of course, there will be a Goals of the Month at the end of this episode for all the goals you've missed in June. So make sure that you do stick around for that. Now, this is a game that we should be winning. If I can say just no pressure, go out there, play your game. Let's get the job done, boys. And we'll get out there. Now, let me know what you think in the comments of the transfer business. I don't think we could, I mean, to be honest, the deal for Cuevas is massively stacked in our favour, considering what we paid for him and what we now get back. I think we are paying a little bit of the wages that he was on. I think it's about 2 grand a week. So, again, the profit we've made on him, that is fine. And I think the kid we've brought in, he's on the bench for this one. We might try and bring him on for a debut if this game's going well for us. Again, I think he'll do a good job. As I said, maybe not one for this season necessarily, but he's only young, and I think sort of for next season after we've left, that he'll do a good job for the club. I do like to, as I said with Pasiba, like to try and leave the clubs in a good position after we've gone. Pasiba almost blew it, of course, and almost got relegated the season after we left, but hopefully Shenzhen will do a little bit better. Now here's a chance from the corner. Li Shan knocks it in, back post, it's headed away, it's still in the mixer and cleared now. We should get to that, and we do. Yuri Ruse on a booking, which isn't ideal, into Rabao. Li Shan for Human. Can he turn? He can. It's Li Shan! Oh, good save from the keeper. It's still there. Back across goal, but headed away again. Is the highlight going to continue here? We do have a lot of men forward. That's easy for Barendegai to cut that out. And is the highlight again going to continue? This is a long, old highlight, and they tend to end in goals. Good ball out for Peng. Can he cross in for Vinicius? He can! Vinicius! What did I say about highlights? They're long ending in goals, and 9 goals now for Vinicius. He is just starting to find his form, and he's a beast of a striker. He's probably the best player in China, and he should be anyway. And we got him for an absolute steal as well. But this is just a good ball in from Peng, and there's no defender in China that's stopping him from that distance. That's a really good header as well. 1-0. That is us underway, and hopefully now we will just kick on and never look back. Let's demand some more here. See if we can go and get a second now. Here's Vinicius over a free kick. It's never looked like going in, that one. Yeah, so let me know what you think of the Champions League draw as well. Not, as I said, I think we're playing better now than we did, well, I should say, when we were playing Jeonbuk the first time around in the group stage. It's a little bit disappointing to play. I don't like playing teams I played in the group stage again. I don't like playing teams from the same country. So, I mean, the chances of that happening now, it's pretty strong, isn't it? Because it's pretty much a China versus South Korea league at this point. We're going to say things are going well, you're capable of better. Just tell Yuri Ruse not to get himself sent off. Yeah, but like I say, I think we're playing better now. We've got people like Vinicius that are... I should have told him that he's not good enough. People like Vinicius that are hitting form now. We're not in pre-season anymore. And I don't know. I mean, I always think we can do it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. There's Barendegai, gets it back, but no. Yeah, so it's as I said, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be tough, but at least we kind of know what we're up against as well, which I think is a good thing. We, having played them, we kind of know that they are good and that I'll go back and look at the tactics I used, or the formation anyway. I don't think I can check the tactics, but I'll kind of see how we played and what worked in the second leg that we did differently. I think we were more defensive too, weren't we, in the second leg? So, yeah, I think we're a chance. But let me know what you guys think. That's a good first ball cross in from Peng. It's there for still with Federico. Can he get a ball in? He can. It's there for Humam. Oh, how's he missed? He got it second time of asking. Real slice of luck with that. I mean, the keeper just basically stood in the way. He had no idea what was coming at him. Humam really should have scored the first time of asking there. That was a tap in, and he's blasted it straight into the keeper. And we did get lucky, let's be honest. We got really lucky that this comes straight back to him and makes no mistake the second time. I'm assuming that Humam just blasts the ball. He doesn't place his shots. The evidence of that, because the second one, he was just sticking his foot through that as well, wasn't he? Let's give him some praise here. We'll see if we can get a third goal. We'll look to give the new boy a debut here, I think. Good ball for Federico. He's got all the time in the world and he can't find it. A finish. Yiquin tries to shoot it through the legs. It's still there for us. Federico, and that's into the keeper's arms. Yeah, so I'm a little bit surprised that Chen Min didn't get the Chinese cap and it went to Peng, to be honest. Not that Peng's a bad player, but he is sort of second choice for here. Here he is. Here. Oh, you've got to use your man there. You've got to use him. He goes to Federico instead. It's bouncing around. If we can get a third goal here, it should be game. Go on, Federico. Just put a ball in the box. We have our whole team in there. Leshen! Oh, it's fallen for Peng. Eventually, we've got the goal, but we made half of that. If that had gone to Peng a minute ago, we would have been already finished celebrating and have kicked off again by now. Let's have a look at this. Peng is, I think that's Peng there, isn't it? So much space on this side, and we insisted that we give the ball to Federico, apparently. Leshen should have scored, but the rebound, we've had a bit of luck, haven't we? 2 goals have sort of fallen to our players in space. But that is all well and good. We are going to give the new guy a debut now. We'll rest Humam. No, I'm not sure if he's a playmaker. He is a playmaker, so that's fine. Anything else we want to do? We might look to rest Federico as well. This Loney, the club manager, wants him to play more, and I'm a little bit worried that he might recall him if we don't play him. So now that Cuevas has left, we're going to be able to re-register the Champions League squad. I did check that before I sold him. So this guy is now sort of second choice, and we want him to be at the club in case something was to happen to Federico. Nice ball out for the new boy there for said winger. It's there for Peng, and that there's no Yiquin. Yiquin with it. Actually, quite a good finish, to be fair. 4-0 now. 6th goal of the year for Yiquin, and that is it. It's difficult to get excited at this point, isn't it? Because we are just ripping Shenzhen to absolute shreds here. Good ball in, and look at this for a finish, actually, on the volley. That's an absolute belter into the roof of the net. I didn't do that goal justice at my initial reaction. It was really, really good finish. We'll give them some praise here. As I said, we're tearing them to shreds. We do have one more sub to make. I'm thinking we might make that in midfield. Peng goes again. Peng with a 5th goal. That's an absolute stunner as well. Cutting in onto his right foot and then just blasting it home. 5-0. We are absolutely destroying Shenzhen. Now they are struggling at the bottom of the table, but look at that ball from the new boy. Good, excellent first touch into space and a really good finish to boot as well. There we go. It's all looking a little bit easy right now, isn't it? So let's make this change in midfield. We'll bring Zhao Peng on. We'll rest Li Shen, and on we go there. Look at these match ratings. We're absolutely... This is probably our best performance of the season, I'd say. Vinicius, they're toying with him now. Look at that. Chow out to how long? And are we going to find ourselves on the back of a counter-attack? No, we are not. Can we go the other end now? Should we just go attacking and just see if we can... How badly can we destroy this team? Rabao up for Chow. For Hiao Long. Gets the cross in. Over for Peng. On a hat-trick now, of course. Can our left back get a hat-trick? Oh, it's not quite there, that cross. Highlight continues. Long highlights. What did I say in the first half? They tend to lead to goals. We're in a little bit of trouble here at the back. We're in a lot of trouble here at the back. And Zhang Peng has saved us. That is our backup goalkeeper, everybody. He was, yeah, Grant, that he was our first choice for a long time. But, yeah, not bad, is it, for a backup? How long to Vinicius? Back to how long? Gets the ball in. Yiquin! Just over the bar there. This is probably the longest we've gone without scoring a goal. We've been on very attacking. Let's just keep praising them, really. There's nothing else to do at this point. I wouldn't mind another sub to give Peng a rest, actually, because he is, until Chen Min comes back, our first choice left back. But that is an absolutely stunning performance. Really, really happy with that. Destroyed them. Peng with a double. Everybody got on the score sheet just about. Very nicely done. Let's move on. And a bonus. Shandong have dropped points, so we are now free and clear, top of the table. Goal difference is doing nicely as well, but as we know, it all comes down to the Reserves League. If we do have a quick look at the Reserves League, as I said, I've been paying a lot more attention to it this year, knowing, now that is the tiebreaker. And there we go, you can see we are second. We're just behind Beijing. We are crucially ahead of Shandong, though, and also Hebei, who are way down there. So hopefully we'll continue our good form in that league, and if there is a tiebreaker to be had, we'll win that. But guys, wait right there. We'll be back for Jiangsu. They're 7th in the league. It's going to be tough with this one, as we just saw, because they drew. Who did they draw? Shandong. So let's see how we go against them. Alright guys, welcome back. It is Jiangsu in the league, and you can see we have a decent record against them. We are the favourites, but they're having a decent season themselves. The last couple of years they have been struggling against relegation. This year though, they are upper mid-table, so this isn't going to be easy. Let's have a look at the team that's going out to play them, and we do have some news on the injury front. Humam has picked up a small knock, nothing too serious, but he is unavailable for this one. So it's Zhang Peng continuing in goal in the absence of Jinan. It's Ruse and Rabao in defence. It's Federico and Peng down the wings. It's Fang, Yi, and Li Shen in midfield. Chow comes in for his first start in behind Yiquin and Vinicius. Alright, we can see the way that they're lining up there. Nothing too revolutionary, is it? But like I say, they're a decent team here, so it's difficult to know exactly what to expect. Now, they did knock us out of the Chinese Cup this year, so we do have a little bit of revenge on our minds for that, but we're just going to say keep our run going. We have been playing really well. Now, eventually that's going to come to an end. Hopefully it won't be here. Let's see what we can do. The crowds are improving, aren't they? Look at that. When we first came to the club, the stands, everyone came dressed as empty seats, didn't they? But yeah, slowly but surely, we're starting to get the fans into the club, which is good. Vinicius! Oh, he's missed a sitter in the first opening minute, seconds into the game, and he's missed a sitter. Oh, Vinicius. Let's demand more here. Come on, boys. I have noticed, since the winter update, the first shout hasn't been doing anything for me. I don't know if that's because it's too early in the game. I've tried different sorts of shouts, and I don't seem to get any reaction from the first one. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have had problems with that, or if not that it's a problem. Maybe I'm just doing it too early. But, ooh. Yeah, let me know if you've noticed that issue as well. Second one, it should work here. Yeah, second one works every time. Here we go with Vinicius from a set piece. It's at the keeper. It's fallen out for Yuri Ruse. And he's missed a bit of a sitter again. Are these missed chances going to cost us? Now, I think I just saw there that Shandong had gone behind. I think I just caught it right at the end there. I think they may be 1-0 down to Changcheng. Alright, let's win this header, please, boys. Rabao does just that, but we can't get the second ball. Decent pressure, but again, it's still with Jiangsu. Go on, get a tackle in there. No, flicked on. That should be El Federico, mate. Bring it down. You had so much time there. And you had teammates around you too. You could have just nodded it to one of them, though that would have been heading back towards your own goal, and that's not great goalkeeping. That had been coming. Yeah, that's not the best goalkeeping we've ever seen, and I mean, it does sort of come back a little bit, you got to say, to Federico not bringing a ball down and controlling it when he had time to do so. We've left a man open, so much space, and that goalkeeping, it's gone. He's dove over the top of it. Alright, let's go attacking here. We need to get back into this. Vinicius again from the set piece. That's a good save. That was a good free kick. Oh, have we come up against an inspired keeper? We've missed 2 sitters, though, really, haven't we? So we've only got ourselves to blame here. Let's not go and concede another one, please, boys. Come on. There's a man at the back post here. It's open. I'm not loving that. Still open at the back post. Flick on. Oh, no. It's 2-0. Yeah, so this is happening. I don't know. There's too much to do here. Well, I mean, obviously, there's something we need to do. Let's demand more for a start. I mean, that's from a throw-in, so I don't. They have a man over, don't they? That's the second time now that we've been outnumbered. All right, I'm thinking what we might need to do here. Li Fen might need to go and do a man marking job, just to make sure that whoever that third man is, I'll have to have a closer look at who it is and what position he's playing. But the two centre backs are getting outnumbered back there. So who's got? There was hits. Okay, so did he just get the second goal? I'm not sure it's going to tell. I need to probably unpause it, don't I? Who was it that just got that second goal? All right, Vinicius. Third time's the charm from the set piece. Vinicius! Oh, again. That one was closer to the keeper. And are we going to... We can't go 3-0 down, can we? Surely. Oh, we're in some trouble here, you know. We're in some serious trouble. We need to block this cross. We've stopped him, and that's decent defending. So who was it that got that goal? It was... Okay, so it is that attacking midfielder that got that last one. Yeah, I tell you what, that wasn't a bad ball, but Li Peng's got to do a little bit better there. We are all at sea. We need to get a good save. We just need to get to half-time here. Let's just go balanced. We are just all at sea. Get this away, please, boys. That's a horrible corner, and we've got away with it there. We did need that. I'm going to give it a... Well, I'm just going to leave it. I'm just going to scream at half-time, I think. Block your ears, boys, because this is... not going to be pretty. I've clicked through the scores here. I wanted to see. Your pride is at stake here, boys. That was not good enough. The new boy's looking nervous. There's more to come from you. We do have Erpajan on the bench. We might just need to look at bringing him on in the second half. We'll see how we go here. We need to go back to attacking because we need to get ourselves back in this game. I mean, it hasn't been a 2-0 game. I don't think we've been playing that badly. We've just... I mean, again, it's a tactical error, isn't it? That's my mistake. But when we're defending like that, boys, that's poor. Changes are required. I'm tempted to put another centre-back on, if I'm honest. Let's pause. The background moving is in my face there. All right, so we need to get stuck in now. We need to counter press. We'll need to go... I mean, I don't even know what we need to do. Attacking wise, we've missed chances, which isn't great, but attacking wise, I don't think we've done that much wrong. This seems like it's not what I should be doing, given that we're 3-0 down, but I just feel like we're getting completely outdone at the back. And I'm wondering if we bring on another centre-back, get Li Shen further forward, get these guys further forward, if it might actually just benefit us a little bit. Because as it is right now, we're just getting absolutely ripped to pieces. So we'll take him off his man marking job. Now we have that extra centre-back back there. And, I mean, Jisoo, I mean, given that they knocked us out of the Chinese Cup as well, they are proving to be a little bit of a bogey team here for us. I've got to be honest, I didn't see this coming. I really, really didn't. I thought we'd been playing okay. We'll give it a show some passion here. I mean, I don't think we're missing Humam and Chen Min that much. It's suddenly 3-0. I mean, these results can happen in a season. I understand that, but rather they weren't on the channel. Vinicius, there's one back. All right, come on, boys. Let's get a little bit of a second half comeback going now. 3-1. Can we do it? 10th goal of the year for Vinicius. I mean, I don't want to take too much credit, but you know, that was Shen getting a little bit further forward. So I'll claim that. I'll claim that as a little bit of tactical genius. Probably. Yeah, let's not blow my own trumpet too hard here. Rabao's not having a good game in defence, which is a little bit annoying. All right, this is a great time to score if we can get it. Oh, we can, Rabao! I just said he wasn't having a great game in defence, and he's gone and scored. This is what we like to see. 3-2 is the amazing comeback on. This was absolutely not happening. Look at that, just past the post as well. A little bit of luck perhaps there. Come on, boys, let's demand more. Let's go again. I don't know what I clicked. I did click demand more. That's good. Alright, we do need to keep our concentration at the back though. Boys, Lee Fan has knocked that out beautifully. It's there for you, Quinn. Can you find Vinicius? Go on, Vinicius. Is he going to tie this game? Go on, Vinicius! Oh, never looked confident, did he? Never looked confident there. I thought he was quicker than that as well. He just couldn't get the ball out of his feet. Is the highlight going to continue? Yuri Ruse picks that up. Come on, boys. Federico. Can he get across here? We've got men in the box. No. Not the best. But you can see what he was trying to do, just bend it in behind the defence. But it was just a little bit too close to the keeper. I mean, at this point, you kind of feel like we maybe do deserve something from the game. Oh, did that hit the post? Jesus Christ. Zhang Pang, what are you doing in goals, buddy? Come on, boys. Let's continue to show some passion here if we can. Oh, well, come on. We deserve an equaliser here. Fire up, boys. Come on, let's go very attacking. I didn't know that I hit that then. Come on, boys. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Here it is. Vinicius knocks it in. Oh, off the post again. We haven't had much luck, have we? We're going to make another sub here, since we don't really have anything to lose at this point. Erpejan for Fang. Let's push him forward. Maybe should have done this a little bit sooner than stoppage time. Get him in there as an advanced playmaker. Push him further forward. We have faith in you, mate. And come on. Can we maybe be able to get one more shout out, though? I do doubt it. Oh, come on, boys. We've done so well to come back into this game. We've missed... Look back at that first half and the two sitters that we missed with Vinicius and Yuri Ruse, and it's not going to happen, is it? Can we get a ball into the box, please? Come on, Federico. Just knock it in. It's there for Vinicius, for Erpejan. Is it going to happen? Is it going to happen? Yay! Yay! Oh, I thought I had flashbacks. Remember, was it Beijing? Was it last year, I think? He got an absolute belter in the sort of end of stoppage time. In the end, we have gone down to a defeat that I don't think we deserve. Tactically, I've got that wrong, haven't I? That's my fault. That's... what do we say? I think unlucky. It was just one of those days. So it looks like other results here, they have gone our way. Hebe has drawn, Shandong has drawn, which means that loss still with joint top still. We're still on top. Even if Beijing were to win their game in hand, we would still be top. It would be very close, 1 point between the top 4 teams. That's tense, isn't it? But... to a sense, we have got away with that, though you could also argue missed opportunity. We could have really put a nice gap between us and the rest there. Guys, just goals of the month to come, but that is it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed that, do make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. Welcome, of course, and make sure you ring the bell so you can see when I upload new episodes. Bit of a mixed bag, that one, wasn't it? I'd say an excellent 90 minutes there, 45 minutes of nightmares, and then the last, well, it was almost more than that, wasn't it? It was just the last half hour that we came roaring back into that one. We will be back tomorrow for what could be potentially our last ever Shanghai derby. That obviously depends on the Champions League, and we don't want to leave this club without having beaten them in a competitive game. So it's Shanghai SIPG and Tianjin in the league. They'll be tomorrow's fixtures. But until then, guys, I've been Aussie Villain. Thank you so much for watching, and here are our goals of the month for June. Take care.